Hello gardening friends, welcome to Backyard Basics. I'm John Drumgoole. Well, you may have a condominium, maybe an apartment, and you don't have a lot of places for your garden and you want to have one. There's a bunch of different ways of having some nice color out there, and at home too, under a shade tree or on your porch. Doesn't make that much difference. There's a couple of devices out there that you'll find in the garden centers. One of them is straight up. It's a rod that goes straight up and you put pots over it. You just take some pots and in different sizes you go straight down that rod, and then as they tear you'll be able to plant them up really nice. There's another one that hangs, and it's really a beauty. And so, well, this is an example of starting one up. And you can see the angles that they're at, and they're really attractive when they go from side to side. It's really a pretty one. And you can use some plants that kind of hang out, like this airplane plant or this ivy right next to it. There's many different types of ivies that would look really beautiful, because when they fill in, gosh, it's just this nice cascading bunch of plants. One of the things is the challenge of watering something that goes at different angles. So you might try it at first, see what works for you, but I think the small watering can, watering individually, would probably be the best thing. I would always check the bottom one though, make sure that it's not getting too wet all the time. But anyhow, watering is a challenge. You might make sure that the soil is a little bit deep on each one of them, so it doesn't overflow so quickly that it doesn't get a chance to soak in. You know how it is. If they're hanging out in the breeze, they're going to desiccate much more quickly. So you're going to have to focus on that water. And the other thing is that they probably won't get insect problems because they're going to be up there. So that's a nice thing about it. You wouldn't have to wash off the insects, which is how I do it. The other thing is also that you can put them in the sun with some cacti or some succulents, or you can put them in the shady areas, or fill them with houseplants and then take them indoors to your atrium and grow them all winter. I can imagine that you might have 2 or 3 of them in there. Really, really pretty. So you have this one that starts on the ground with a big pot, and they get smaller and smaller, stacked straight up. That's a beautiful one. And then this other style right here that goes side to side. I like them both. They're really attractive, and they look good on your porch, under a tree, or anywhere you want some more plants, indoors also. There's another thing that is, it's been around a long time as a matter of fact, and this little thing is this device right here. You can see this little hook that's on it right now. You screw it onto a post or onto the wall, or anywhere outside where you want to hang a series of pots. You could put a whole bunch of these at angles, be really nice and pretty. And so this little pot holder right here is available at garden centers, and this is what it does. It takes this, screw it onto the wall, and then you take the pot and you stick it right in underneath the little first hook like that, and it holds it there. It doesn't make any difference how much it weighs. It has the ability to support itself while it's there. So I always use a nice little screen on the bottom of it. No matter what I'm planting up, I put a screen there so that some of the soil doesn't flow out of there, but insects can't move into it, and that's really important because you can keep them nice and healthy that way. So you can use these that are hanging or straight up, or you can use one of these that clips to the wall. Either way, you can bring in a lot of color, some nice plants, indoors or out. For Backyard Basics, I'm John Drumgoole. I'll see you next time.